Okay, readers, we have our book right here. It's Super Mouse. And while I read along, I'm going to stop and always ask myself after every page, does it make sense? Does it sound right? And does it look right? And I might need your help on some of the pages. Are you ready? It's Super Mouse. Super Mouse jumps up a step. That didn't really sound right or make sense. Let me use some of my reread power to figure out where I messed up. Superpower jumps, oh, it doesn't say up, and that doesn't really make sense. Well, jumps up makes sense, but jumps up a step does not make sense. Super Mouse jumps off a step. Do you see how I had to stop and ask myself, does that make sense? Does that sound right? Does that look right? Well, now it makes sense, sounds right, and looks right. I described this as kind of like that wrinkly nose feeling. If you're reading and all of a sudden you go like this, ooh, then you need to stop and fix something. Let's keep going. Super Mouse jumps off a box. Does that make sense? Yeah. Did that sound like I was reading a book? Yeah. And it looks right. Box, box. I said all the words on the page. I think I'm ready to keep going. And I'm noticing this is a pattern book, so that pattern might help me finish the book too. Super Mouse jumps off a rock. Makes sense, sounds right, and looks right. Ready to keep going. Super Mouse jumps off a fence. I almost got stuck on that word. I almost said gate, but I looked at that first sound, that f, to help me, and then the word just kind of came right out of my mouth. Fence. Super Mouse jumps off a hat. Can you help me fix this one? Let's go back and read it again because I got that wrinkly nose feeling, so something didn't sound right there. Jumps off a hat. What? A hump? What is this? You help me. You read it with me. Super Mouse jumps off a hill. Oh my God, that makes way more sense, and it makes sense in the picture. And the word hill starts with a h and ends with a ul, and that's exactly how this word looks. Ill. Thanks for helping me reread. Super Mouse flies. Ooh, do you remember what happened at the end? Oof. Super Mouse lands. Great job helping me read that book today. Now, when you're reading one of your books, I want you to make sure that you check your reading. And to check your reading, you have to ask yourself, does it make sense? Does it sound right? Does it look right? Can you do that today in your reading? Are you gonna just keep going if it doesn't make sense, sound right, or look right? No, you're gonna stop, fix it, and use some of those superpowers. So get to that today, guys. Good luck.